when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Washington Commanders. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. Bo Melton on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. To the air right away is Hurts. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. On the toss, they'll run. They'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
It is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Go Silver, ready?
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainriston.
Fourth down pass. Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And they'll manage to pick up about 4. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. That one incomplete.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Back to throw. Forced out left. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's caught by Golden, right side. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Now, faking the give. Got his man at the 6. He'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That one taken in. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Melton now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
73.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Now a give up the middle, And he'll be near the first down marker. It's going to gain a 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Third and 2. Here we go. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
This brought in out past the 20.
Hold the ready. Come on, ready.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
And he'll get maybe a
the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the New Orleans Saints and the Washington Commanders. Season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. After that plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
We had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
And it's out of bounds. Took a bounce and it's going to be marked right along the 30-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. That one finds Josh Downs. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. We just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Start.
Pass play now. Complete out to the right side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's a gain of 5. brings up 3rd and 2.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Might be a sign of which way they're going to lean in clutch spots moving forward, partner. Early test on 3rd down, and they chose to run for that first.
Yeah, no question, that just infuses your confidence big time offensively. When you can run it in that situation and move the chains, yeah, they'll do it again.
Right there, Hurts.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down.
Let's go now. Ready,
Running it after the penalty. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Come on. Ready.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings them to 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No throw, 3rd and long. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Jade, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Jake Elliott's on now to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Elliott connects there. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Turnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
That's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Five DBs out there for the Commanders on 3rd. Third and long for him here. That one complete to St. Brown. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. All set to go now from the 35. Hurts a chance to run it here. Continuing to move past the 45. To send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there, and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Let's get to that wide, complete. He's on the level. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He still put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. He's now to the running back. Still finding room past the 45. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Kobe Durant has it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Into the end zone he goes, pick 6, and a New Orleans touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Back to work they go after the interception. Has him on the quick hitter. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the
They'll throw it.
20-yard line.
Dumps it off to his running back. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
Got it. Ready?
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Short pass brought in. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Throw here, third down. Got his man, it's Golden. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game in the first half. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set them up with a feint one way, and then you hit them with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell and stopping you from reaching that end zone.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Saints 14, Commanders 9.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Dive play straight ahead. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Man in motion here. Another carry for him. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. They're down to their final one in this half. So now here's 3rd and 5. It's a design look for Hurts. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. That's Golden there, deep to return it. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
First down, play action. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Here he goes, third and long. That's caught for the first. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Washington first down. Hand off to the back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. He's dropping back to throw. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. To the air on third and long. He's got Turner for the completion. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up third and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Downfield, and Tislaw has it. And he's taken down at the 30. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
That's another Washington Commanders.
On first down, they'll run. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Panthers 60, Panthers.
Complete left side. It's Tislaw. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Escapes the pocket. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the... From the gun on third down. This is cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Buys time, rolling right. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Commanders 15, Saints 14.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. They're cobbled together a yard there. Play made by Deron Payne. The Saints call their third and final timeout. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they get to him again. And they come through the sack to bring around third down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Reed now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Okay, ready?
First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go.
Sending him on the dive. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
At the 35-yard line.
Ready.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
No work against the blitz. To the right, he's got to Sloan. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for Washington first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
60
First and 10.
Broncos leading.
48-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get it! Gravity lying! Go!
Throwing off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Cut down the field, Golden. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Check smash! Check smash!
Here's the one back on the handoff. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Just caught, 9-yard line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready!
From the red zone on 1st. He's got it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's it.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key talent kept off the scoreboard, Brock, to see how and if this comes into play later in the 2nd half. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey, thumbs. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Here's the handoff. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Back to the well again. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
From the pistol, Hurts taking a shot deep here. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. They've got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Setting up the screen, it's Olave. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20.
Okay, ready?
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on.
Trying the right side. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. Pulled in by Sid along the sideline. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure. You're not sure. Everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field. But that's exactly what the defense just did.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 44-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd down critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set.
Now give left side. And they're going to bring him down after his play. Rips off quite a chunk of yardage there. Up to the 30. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
And the Saints 1st down.
Hurts to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Here, defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play, keeping everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go! Pack the 60, pack the 60.
Slot man's in motion right. Here's the backup. First throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. This goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And that brings up 4th and long. They're out now, ready to punt it. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Case. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
He's going to throw this one. Dumped off to his running back. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Going to keep this one and go. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Now a give on the counter. Blast through midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. This time it's a passing play. That one completes a turn. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. There's a dive up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
At the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the jump.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another carry for him. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
And a run here from the gun. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
They give it to him again. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Go! Cougar 19!
Krosky Merritt. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. A very short kick here from the right hash.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun, Sanders. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. He's got a man left. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Throwing now. Forced out to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always, always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
Say, hey! Ready?
Pitch play, left side. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut the lead down to just 2.
Saints, 22.
So score this as a win for the Commanders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that...